Hi there, everyone. This is Teacher Donald's Grammar Review with me, Teacher Donald. For this review, we're going to be looking at Unit 2 of our Grammar Goals book, how to use must, mustn't, have to, and don't have to. First, let's look at using must and mustn't. Here's the rule for using must. We use must or mustn't to talk about rules and obligations, kind of like things we have to do. For example, you must wear a mask in class, or you mustn't run in the classroom. And as you can see with must or mustn't, we use the infinitive form of the verb. We don't add ing, we don't need ed, we don't need s, we just use the infinitive form of the verb, so we don't change it. Now let's talk about walking to school. Take a look at this sentence. Would you use must or mustn't to finish this sentence? Read carefully. You should use must. You must look both ways before crossing the street. You have to look out for cars. Say the sentence after me. You must look both ways before crossing the street. How about this one? Would you use must or mustn't to finish this sentence? Say it out loud. For this one, you should use mustn't. You mustn't talk to strangers. Strangers are people you don't know, and you don't need to talk to them. Just get to school. Say the sentence after me. You mustn't talk to strangers. Now let's talk about riding a scooter. Use must or mustn't to finish this sentence. So when you're on the scooter, is this something you must do or mustn't do? This one is definitely mustn't. You mustn't talk on your cell phone. Say it after me. You mustn't talk on your cell phone. And in this sentence, the verb talk, we don't need to do anything. It's the infinitive form. So remember that when you're using must or mustn't. How about this one? Say the sentence out loud using must or mustn't. This one is definitely a must. You must wear a helmet. Say it after me. You must wear a helmet. Now let's talk about riding the MRT. Would you use must or mustn't to finish this sentence? Read carefully and say it out loud. This one is an easy one. It should be mustn't. You mustn't eat on the MRT. We want to make sure the MRT is nice and clean. Say it after me. You mustn't eat on the MRT. How about this one? Say it out loud using must or mustn't. This one is a must. You must speak quietly. You don't want to bother everyone else on the MRT, so just speak quietly. Say it after me. You must speak quietly. Good job. Now let's play a little game called thumbs up, thumbs down. I'll show you a sentence using must or mustn't, and you give me a thumbs up if you think it's right, or a thumbs down if you think it's wrong. And this time we're talking about driving a car. So give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Look at the first one. You must wear a seatbelt. Is this a thumbs up for right or a thumbs down for wrong? This is definitely a thumbs up. You must wear a seatbelt. Say it after me. You must wear a seatbelt. Read this one. Thumbs up or thumbs down? This one is a thumbs up. It is right. You must keep your eyes on the road. You have to look where you're going. Say it after me. You must keep your eyes on the road. How about this one? Thumbs up or thumbs down? This one for me is a big thumbs down. You must talk on the phone? That's not right. What should we say? It should be you mustn't talk on the phone. So say it after me. You mustn't talk on the phone. How about this one? You must drive faster than 160 kilometers an hour. Is that a thumbs up or a thumbs down? You must? That's a thumbs down. That is way too fast. So what should it be? You mustn't drive faster than 160 kilometers an hour. 100 or 120 should be fast enough. How about this one? You must use your turn signals. Thumbs up or thumbs down? This is an easy one. Thumbs up. You have to let other drivers, maybe people walking, they have to know which way you're planning on going. So you must use your turn signals. Say it after me. You must use your turn signals. Good job. Now let's talk about earthquake drills. This time I'm going to give you an action and you have to turn it into a sentence using you must or you mustn't. Take a look. Hide under your desk. Can you tell me a full sentence starting with you must or you mustn't? For this one, we need to say, you must hide under your desk. Say it after me. You must hide under your desk. It will keep you safe when things start falling. How about this one? Scream. Give me a full sentence using you must or you mustn't. This one, you mustn't scream. I know it can be scary, but you have to listen for instructions, so you mustn't scream. Say it one more time after me. You mustn't scream. What about this one? Give me a full sentence using you must or you mustn't. This is listen to instructions. I hope you said, you must listen to instructions. Say it after me. You must listen to instructions. The teachers will tell you when it's safe to leave. How about this one? Run out by yourself. Would you use you must or you mustn't? I hope you said you mustn't. Say the whole thing after me. You mustn't run out by yourself. The teachers need to know that everyone is safe, and if they don't see you because you ran out by yourself, that can be very dangerous. How about this one? Cover your head. Give me a full sentence. I'm sure you said you must. Say it after me. You must cover your head. So find a book or find something strong that can help protect your head. Good job. Now let's look at using have to and don't have to. The rules are almost the same. We use have to or don't have to talk about obligations. For example, I have to finish my homework. That is your responsibility or your obligation. I don't have to learn Japanese. Now you can if you want to, that would be cool, but at Taixing, you don't have to learn Japanese. And again, when we're using have to or don't have to, we use the infinitive form of the verb. So we're just using the verb. We don't need ed, we don't need ing, we don't need zzz. So just the verb with have to or don't have to. Now I want you to tell me some things that you have to do at home. Take a look at the prompts on the screen, the little purple boxes, and which one of these do you have to do at home? And say your sentences out loud. I have to blah blah blah. So take a look. How many of these do you have to do? Say your answers out loud. Maybe you have to clean your room, or maybe you said, I have to wash the dishes. Now, at my house, I have to clean my room, but sometimes my wife will help. I have to wash the dishes, and sometimes my children will help with that too. I have to take out the trash. I have to mop the floor, but we all help with that. And most of the time, I don't have to cook dinner. And now you can tell me which one of these are things you don't have to do. Say your sentences out loud. Maybe you're really lucky and you don't have to do any of these. But I'm sure you said something like, I don't have to cook dinner. But you could always start learning. Now let's talk about things you have to do at school. Again, look at the purple boxes. A lot of these are things you have to do. Can you tell me maybe 2 or 3? What do you have to do at school? I know you have to listen to the teacher. And I know you have to finish your homework. Okay. Now tell me some things you don't have to do. I think there's an easy one. Do you have to clean the bathroom? Probably not. So I'm sure you said, I don't have to clean the bathroom. But I know other schools, students do that. Good work. Now I want you to think about teachers or being a teacher for a little bit. What do you have to do if you are a teacher? So I'm going to show you something and you have to tell me whether this is something you have to do or you don't have to do when you're a teacher. Take a look. Check homework. Would you say this is something you have to do or you don't have to do? And say the full sentence out loud. The answer is, you have to check homework. Say it after me. You have to check homework. It's one of your duties if you're a teacher. How about this one? Bake cookies for students. Is this something you have to do or you don't have to do? The correct answer is, you don't have to. You don't have to bake cookies for students. Now, I know you would really love that, and I know some nice teachers do bake cookies for their students, but it's not something you have to do if you're a teacher. Say it after me. You don't have to bake cookies for students. How about this one? Be in school on time. If you're a teacher, is this something you have to do or you don't have to do? The answer is, you have to. You have to be in school on time. Say it after me. You have to be in school on time. Try this one. Help students. Is this something you have to do or you don't have to do if you're a teacher? This should be an easy one. Yes, you have to help students. That's your job. Say it after me. You have to help students. Okay, here's one more. Dress up like a clown. If you're a teacher, is this something you have to do or you don't have to do? The answer is, you don't have to. You don't have to dress up like a clown. Say it after me. You don't have to dress up like a clown. But I'm sure some of you would like that, wouldn't you, if your teacher dressed up like a clown? Nice work. Now, one more activity. Let's try a quiz time. I'm going to show you a sentence with a missing part, and you have to pick the right words that will finish that sentence correctly. Try this one. You blank eat on the MRT. Would you choose A or B? The correct answer is B. You mustn't eat on the MRT. Let's try another one. How would you finish this sentence? The answer is A. You must speak quietly on the MRT. Here comes another one. How would you finish this one? The correct answer is A. You just need the infinitive form. You must give your seat to the elderly. Elderly are just the older people. Try this one. How would you finish this sentence? The answer is A. You mustn't shout on the MRT. We don't need to change the verb. We don't need to add ed. So A is the correct answer here. Try this one. How would you finish this sentence? The correct answer is B. Have to. You have to pay to ride the MRT. Not a lot, but you do have to pay some money. How about this one? How would you finish this sentence, A or B? The answer is B. You don't have to wear a seatbelt on the MRT. I don't think the MRT even has seatbelts. Good job. I hope you got most of those right. And that's it for this grammar review. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.